Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has confirmed a three-wave top. So the market actually indeed formed only three waves to the upside from the last low here on the 28th of February. That leaves us with pretty much two scenarios on this chart. And I still like the idea that on Friday a low formed, a substantial low, but it just doesn't give me a, let's say, high probability outlook to the upside. Yeah, it just doesn't. Not without a five-wave move up. That's why I always say until we get a five-wave move up, the price could easily break down still. Now that's what the purpose of the yellow scenario was. The yellow count is a wave 4 rally, which could now lead to a fifth wave to the downside to possibly around about 75k. Let's take a quick look at the larger time frame levels, because 75k is not only one on the smaller time frame here, the 200% extension, it is also one of the important Fibonacci retracement levels on the larger time frames or time frame. And you can see that red candle. It's definitely not great from a bullish point of view. And when it's finally loaded, you will see our Fibonacci support zone, and you'll see that 75k is the next Fibonacci support level, which could easily be tested. In the first video today, I showed you this trend line that provides resistance, which the price could not break above. And we're now approaching, the Friday lows again, where the price turned around at around 78k. Now, any break below that level will probably lead to a test between 75 and 69k. Any break below that, and I assume we're in a bear market. But for now, I mean, again, I like the idea that a low formed on Friday, but with a three-wave move up, it's just not highly likely. And I really don't want to see more than one more low from a bullish point of view. That would really not be good. You see, it's getting more and more difficult in this price region. Yeah, this is really getting very protracted now, and especially if we form another low, it just indicates weakness in the market. And that's very typical for a market that behavior, is very typical for a market that is in the late stages of a cycle. Okay, that's still in my view, that hasn't changed. We're in the very late stages of a cycle. So people are surprised that, for example, on the micro level, support levels break. We haven't confirmed a low. Yeah, the Friday low is not confirmed. It would have been confirmed with a five-wave move up, but Bitcoin couldn't do it. Bitcoin could not form five waves up, so there is no confirmation that a substantial low formed on Friday. And we are dealing with back-to-back corrective price action still, and the sentiment is just nervous. We are in the late stages of a bull market, maybe one more high. I would still prefer one more high, and I would still like to see a recovery. Now, we wanted to see a recovery from there. There was one, but ideally we go a little higher. Even in this bearish count, which is the red one, where we have an ABC structure and then would go into a bear market. But I discussed these in previous videos in detail. I actually just want to show you the microstructure. I just want to remind you of the next key level, which is 75k. And if this is the yellow count, the next low should ideally be the last one, then targeting 75k next. But as I said, I still like the idea that a low formed on Friday. The question is, what is the key pivot that helps us distinguish between short-term bullish and short-term bearish momentum? Now that the price could not hold previous micro support, I think it was around 90k. You see how relevant these levels are, because a break below 90k was, that now opened the door to 85k and lower, and we're now pretty much here at the next key level, which might be broken in both white and yellow counts, but it is a level where there could be some structural support here around 85k, the previous swing low from Sunday. But in the yellow count, we could obviously get another low, and the price, to confirm that further, needs to break below the Fibonacci support. So needs to break below 81,637. From a bullish point of view, short-term bullish scenario, we could go higher in some kind of a corrective fashion. So this might be some kind of an ABC structure. And then this is an ABC structure down in wave B. and we definitely could move higher like this. Yeah, that would be a C wave that could come next. Support would be between 81,637 and 86,336. We're now in this support area. And why could we move up in corrective patterns? Because you might recall it that I've been mentioning again and again that the move up from the August low is probably a diagonal pattern. So the fifth wave up can be an ABC structure, which is why this scenario is valid and also not unlikely. It's just that it's not a scenario that gives us very, very clear probabilities, because how do I know that this is already the next move up? I don't, because it's only in 3 waves. So these wave counts at the moment tell us this is not an easy market to trade, and capital preservation is key. Risk management is key, especially here in this price region. It's not an easy market to trade. Super high volatility. The stock market is as well suffering today as well. We had further downside. Not an easy environment to trade. It is what it is. So the focus at the moment is on the 81,637 level. What we need to see to make the white scenario more likely and confirm it, we need to see a turnaround here and an impulsive break above the Sunday high at 95,100. Until then, I mean, yeah, it's just not high probability. Very balanced probabilities. Local trend is clearly down, so we'll see how it reacts here to 81,637. Breaking below shifts the focus to 75k. Above, we can watch for a reaction, but there is no reaction at this stage. Yeah? It's nothing there yet, but we're now in an area where the bulls could show up, but it doesn't look quite finished yet on the way down, so might go down a little lower. So that's what I can tell you right now. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Then, quick info, as you might know, MCO is global, and we have actually a Hindi community. So we have around 2 to 5% Hindi viewers, or at least viewers from India. So if you guys are interested, check out our Morecryptoonline India channel. We launched it a while ago, slowly, but now we are increasing the pace here. Offer content in Hindi. So I have linked the channel in the description, because I do get requests and comments, can you offer content in Hindi? We're doing it. Just make sure that you find your way to this channel, and then the more people join here, the more we can also expand the content on this channel, making MCO a true global network. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.